So we're going to start seated, and that could be with a cushioning underneath us. It could be with a little blocker or a pillow or something. If you're at home and you have those things available, you can grab those. Yeah, we're going to just kind of do a lot of joint work today, kind of working with a little bit more foundational movements, a little bit more therapeutic movements, if you will. But first, we'll just start coming into our comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Cross legs, for me, feels great, but you might have a leg out, or you could have a more open shape or longer legs. I know some people are kneelers. If you like to kneel, we could be doing that. Right, and once we find that seat that feels comfortable for us, we can move into it, just soften into it, maybe by turning the gaze down, or if you're comfortable, closing your eyes completely, doing that. And starting to turn our attention away from what's happening around us, or even our thought space, and moving more into us and our body space. And we can do that by bringing our attention to our breath in, to our breath out. Yeah, if it feels comfortable for you, see if you can sit just a little bit taller with the breath in. Letting the shoulders move away from the ears with the breath out. And again, like that, maybe finding a little bit more length, breath in. And letting go those tension areas when we breathe out. And take here just a couple circles with the head, letting the ear fall to the shoulder. Chin can roll to chest, ear to shoulder, right? Circling back. Right, and really slowing it down, right? Allowing you to really feel the movement. So noticing, right, where you feel the stretch, right? As we circle here, giving yourself the opportunity to maybe let it move a little bit more fully throughout the body. And next time your chin and chest come together, reverse the direction of the circles, please. Same thing, letting it be slow. See if we can move with the slowness, maybe a little bit more into the stretch. Yeah, the next time that the chin comes to the chest, we'll leave the chin at the chest. From here, we're going to inhale, we're going to look up. We're going to exhale, we're going to look down. We're going to inhale, we're going to look up. We're going to exhale, we're going to look down. We're going to do that one more time. Now, let the chin drop to the chest. Let the next inhale from here bring the head back to neutral. And then as the head comes back to neutral, we're going to exhale, right ear, right shoulder. We're going to inhale, center. We're going to exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Again, right ear, right shoulder, breath out. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, left ear, left shoulder. Inhaling, center. Let the left hand come down to the mat. Right? And we might just, if we have long enough arms, we can walk that arm out to the side a little bit. We're going to, again, here now, let the right ear fall the right shoulder. We're keeping that left hand down. We're trying to draw that shoulder down, maybe even a little bit more. Let's take 3 breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Breathing in. Breathing out 3. Let the arm soften back towards the body. Right. Then the head comes back through center. We're going to bring the left hand to the mat. Maybe it trickles away from the side of the body a little bit more. And then we're going to nail it. Right ear to right shoulder. Visit again, holding here for 3. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Breathing in. Breathing out 3. Arms soften. Head comes back through center. Both hands now will come back down by the sides of the body. If you need to shift your seat a little bit, do that. Keep working now down into the shoulders. We're going to inhale. We're going to stretch the arms up. Exhaling, hands back by the sides. Again, like that. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, hands back by the sides. Let's do like that again. As we inhale, the arms up. This next time we're going to take a twist. So we're going to take a twist over to the left. I'm going to have my right hand on my left knee, and I'm going to drop my left hand behind the hip. As we're moving, breathing here, let's move the belly. So we're going to expand the belly out with the inhale. We're going to draw it back with the exhale. A few times like that, expanding the belly, breath in. Drawing it back, breath out. Again, like that. At the end of this exhale, we'll come back to our natural breath. Front arm's going to stay as it is. We're going to pick up our back arm. Right, so if I keep the elbow bendier here, it's going to create a little more ease in my shoulder, my rotator cuff. So we'll play with that. We're going to exhale. We're going to tip over to the right. Right, so I might feel like I'm leading more with my elbow. Again, I still have it below my shoulder. If you feel like there's space, right, you can lengthen out through the arm. So I'm adapting as you need to. And then here, if it feels okay, just a little bit of rotation. So we're going to turn the nose down towards our knee. And then maybe bringing it back up towards the arm. Yeah, a few times here. If it's comfortable, if it's comfortable. All right, as our next exhale comes, we're going to drop the nose back towards the knee. We're going to take that top arm down. It's going to cross over the body to the opposite knee. We're going to bring the chest back to center and then bring the chin more to the chest. See what feels okay. So the more that my chin moves to the chest, I'm going to feel that stretch more in my shoulders and my neck. So you're going to adapt as you need to. I can also deepen the stretch here between the shoulder blades by rocking the fingertips more to the outside edges of my legs. Draw here the belly kind of in and up, so it kind of feels like we're pushing from the front into the spine, like the inside edge of the spine, if you will. So that might deepen the stretch throughout the back body as well. Right, especially if there's areas of tension. See if you can imagine that you're breathing those spaces out, right? Letting it go. One more breath here. All right, as our inhale comes, we're going to keep the arms crossed and we're going to restack the spine. So we're starting to lengthen again. Top of the head moves up towards the ceiling. I'm going to lift my elbows a little bit, but as I lift my elbows, imagine that that lift is drawing the shoulders back down the body. So I'm not lifting everything up. I'm kind of leveraging here, if you will. I might wrap my hands to my shoulders. I could have them in a kind of a half X shape with fingertips towards the ceiling. And I could do a double wrap with palms coming together as well. Pull the chin in a little bit here. So it's a little bit like a turtle feeling the back of the head open. 3 full breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Breathing in, breathing out 3. Nice job. Let the arms untwine. We're going to inhale. We're going to have a big scoop up again. Exhale, let the hands come down. We're going to drop the fingertips behind the hips. Check out your legs if you're cross-legged. Remember which one's in front. We're going to shake out through one leg. All right, we're going to shake out through the other leg. You might do both. And then if the legs are crossed, we're going to bring the opposite leg in front, or if you're maybe coming back to a more neutral. Finding our tall seat again. We're going to visit the second side. Big scoop up, breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Again, like that. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, hands come down. Yeah, one more time. All right, we're going to inhale the arms up, and as we exhale, we're going to take a twist now to the right. Again, left hand to the right knee, right hand drops behind, sitting tall. Here's where the belly moves, expanding the belly out with the inhale, drawing it back with the exhale. Again, like that. Yeah, one more time here. At the end of that exhale, we'll come back to our natural breath. We're going to keep the front arm as it is. Here's where we're freeing up now that back arm, that right arm. Elbow again might say super bendy. We're going to tilt over to the left here. If there's room, right, I can extend that arm more. See what it feels like. There could be, again, that soft rotation of the neck, right? Nose up towards the arm, or the ceiling, nose back down towards the knee, right? So only if it feels comfortable. It feels like it's working out some of those kinks or tightness in the tendons in the neck, you can stay with it. If it feels like it aggravates that, of course, just let the head be neutral. And we got one more breath here. All right, at the end of the exhale, we're going to bring the nose back down towards the knee. Top arm's going to come down over to the opposite knee. Chest moves back towards center. All right, again, I can deepen this stretch by bringing the fingers more to the outer edges of the mat. If I want to move more into my neck, I can drop the chin more actively towards my chest. It feels a little bit like I'm trying to press the whole front of my body up into the back of my body. Yeah, should feel definitely the edges around the breath here in the stretch. Nice, one more breath. All right, the end of the exhale, we're going to use the inhale again to restack the spine. So we'll start to lift, top of the head moves up towards the ceiling. My elbows lift, but as my elbows lift, again, it's a little bit like a seesaw, then the shoulders go down. They can wrap to my body for a hug shape. They can move up towards the ceiling in a half X shape. I might have a double wrap with palms together. Little drawing back of the chin, so lengthening the back of the neck. Here for 3 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out 1, breathing in, breathing out 2, breathing in, breathing out 3. Let the arms untwine. We're going to scoop up, breath in, exhaling. Hands come back down. Nice job. We're going to scoop up here the left leg. I'm going to turn a little bit at an angle, right? So I'm going to pull that left leg in, and I'm keeping my right leg bent, but you could have your right leg more extended, right? So it's what feels more natural and comfortable for you. Yeah, and then as I draw in that leg, I'm going to kind of bring my forearm between the calf and the thigh. It's a little bit of a squeeze here, a little bit. Just start circling out through that ankle. We're going to circle the other way. We're going to wiggle the toes, stretch out through the toes. We can point and flex the foot a few times. All right, and then we're going to flex that foot back. We're going to hold it flexed. So again, I kind of have that squeeze again, like I feel my calf squeezing my forearm. I'm going to bring here my right hand to the top of that shin, so it's just below my knee. And then the movement here is turning the toes out and the toes in, like, right? And it's super small, but I'm feeling here now those tendons right below the knee, top of the shin bone a little bit. Yeah. Bring the foot back to neutral. Release the hands. Bring them both now behind the knee and free up that squeeze just a little bit. So now here, yeah, we're going to move through the knee more fully. So a lengthening of the leg and then a rebending. First thinking about the knee. Right, so, you know, might be just a little lift, right? We all have different bodies, so we're looking like us. All right, the next time that leg extends, we're going to keep the leg extended. Here's where we can move deeper into it. We can sit up taller. I can still keep that knee pretty bendy. If there's room, I can bring my hands more towards my ankle. I might lengthen out the leg a bit more as well. You see what's right for you. 3 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out 1, breathing in, breathing out 2, breathing in, breathing out 3, breathing in, breathing out 4, breathing in, breathing out 5. Good job bending the knee. Bring the shin parallel to chest. Here's where we're working big into the hips. So your leg can do this all by itself, but you're going to kind of override that so you can move in a bit more perhaps. Right? And it could be kind of circly, could be a little more side to side, could feel a little up and down. I know some of you had some hip things going on, so you might be not moving too much here, just being really gentle. So again, all about you. This is your practice. Make it look and work for you. And then if there's room, then there'll be the opportunity to move into it a little bit deeper, right? And so we'll try that now by centering out through the shin. I want to bring the shin towards my chest, right? So it could be a little bit, it could be more of a bit, it could be a big bit. Wherever we're at, let's hold for 5. These are big ones, so let's stay with it since we're here. We'll breathe in 1, breathe out, breathe in 2, breathe out, breathe in 3, breathe out, breathe in 4, breathe out, breathe in 5, and breathe out. Good job. Ease up a little bit with a hug on that shin. And then now bring the left hand over the right foot. All right, I'm going to bring my right hand behind me. I'm going to extend that leg out a little bit again. So I might keep that bendy knee. So now my chest, my belly is moving towards the inseam of that thigh. I might lengthen that leg out more. I might take my back arm up off the floor. I'm finding as much length from center through the sides of the body as much as I'm able. Here we go again. Let's hold for 5. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Breathing in. Breathing out 3. Breathing in. Breathing out 4. Breathing in. Breathing out 5. Nice. Inhaling, soften the knee, bring the chest back through center. We're going to change out sides. All right. So as we let that leg relax back down to the mat, again, you might be bent, that leg might be extended. As we bring the opposite sole of the foot to the ground, we're going to scoop under that leg. So I'm bringing my forearm under to scoop it up, and it's a little bit of a hug, right? The calf does feel like it's squeezing onto my arm. Let's start with some circles to that ankle. Some circles the opposite way. Wiggling the toes, stretching out through the toes. We can point and flex a few times. All right. As the foot flexes, we're going to keep it flex. Here's where I bring that opposite hand to the top of the shin, right below the knee. And the toes just kind of move side to side, if you will, side to side. So I'm feeling the shifting, right, of the femur, right, the tendons in the knee here. Maybe even if it's just a teeny tiny bit. All right, as the foot comes back to center, we'll let that movement go. We're going to create a little bit more space behind the knee by bringing both hands underneath the knee. Here, we'll move bigger into the knee by lengthening the leg and rebending. Again, maybe a little bit, maybe more of a bit. Moving like you. All right, we're going to move into it again a little bit deeper. So the next time the leg extends, we're going to keep the leg extended. We're going to sit a little bit taller, maybe staying much like this, like a soft knee, a little bit of lift here, chest lifts. I might take my hands more towards my ankle. My leg might lengthen even a bit. Looking like you. Let's do 5. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Breathing in, breathing out 3, breathing in, breathing out 4, breathing in, breathing out 5. Nice job. Soften the leg. Here's where we're going to work with the hips. So we bend the knee so the shin is more parallel to the chest. This side might be different than your other side. So we're seeing how many ways, right, side to side, up and down, across body, up body, circling, right? How can we find more range of movement into that hip space? All right, and then again, we'll stretch in there a little bit deeper. So we'll move into that deeper stretch by centering out the movement. We do that by bringing the shin in towards the chest, right? So I might just scoop under that shin, right? I might draw it up more. I might be able to draw it in and give my shin a hug. However it is, again, try for 5 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out 1, breathing in, breathing out 2, breathing in, breathing out 3, breathing in, breathing out 4, breathing in, breathing out 5. Moving from the shape into the twist, we're going to bring the opposite hand over the top of that foot, right? Same side hand comes behind the hip, right? So again, there's a little bit, a lift of the chest, right? I might stay just like this. I could lengthen that leg more. I might float the arm off the floor. I might look at my back hand, wherever you're at. Let's again try for 5. Breathing in, breathing out 1, breathing in, breathing out 2, breathing in, breathing out 3, breathing in, breathing out 4, breathing in, breathing out 5. Nice job. Softening back out of the shape. We're going to bring both feet to the mat floor. And as they come to the floor, we're going to have the knees bent and a little bit of space. So here's where we're going to try some functional movement to really bring all that stretching in to play. So I'm going to bring my knees over to the side. I can use my hands if I need to. Right, they're going to drop over to the other side. So I can stabilize myself with my hands. And if you have tight hips, this might feel like a lot, right? You might find you start to kind of travel as we move with the knees. You might go farther than you think, right? If this feels like you got some more space to move into it, right? We can bring the chest up more, right? The hands might not have to support you on the floor, so you're going to get a look like you. Yeah, I'm moving super far away and it's eating my sweater. Here we go. All right. The next time the knees fall over to the side, we're going to hold with the knees at that side, right? And they might be way more lifted. You're going to try to walk away from your knees. So we're going to drop the hands behind as much as it feels okay. Few breaths here. Yeah, focus on the exhale, especially if there's tight hips, right? You're working against your body a little bit, so it's okay. Just tell it it's okay by breathing out a little bit deeper. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and inhale back through center. Make it the other way. So we're gonna inhale back through center. We're gonna go the other way. Same thing. We're gonna try to move away from our knees. And then we just have a few breaths here, just letting the body kind of settle into the shape. Yeah, good job. Give yourself 2 more. Yeah, at the end of the exhale, draw the legs back together. And then make your way into tabletop. So let's take a little shift of perspective here, bringing now hands and to the mat with the fingers spread wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Yeah, we can circle out to our wrist a few times. Circling the other way. We're going to stretch it out. We're going to point the fingertips towards the knees, one side of the hand on the mat. And then we'll flip it, still fingertips towards the knees, but other side of the hand on the mat. Okay, good job shaking out that hand. We'll reconnect it. Wide fingers, opposite hand, circling out to the wrist. Circling in the other way. Right, stretching it. One side of the hand on the mat, fingertips towards the knees. Right, and then flipping that hand over. Right, still fingertips towards the knees. And then letting that go, shake it out, shake it out, shake out. Both hands on the mat, few rounds, cat and cow. Tailbone lifts, belly down, chest towards the front of the mat, then reversing it, tucking the tailbone, spine towards the ceiling, top of the head towards the mat. Moving like you. And maybe noticing how you feel in your shoulders, through your hips, the lower back, right after that big work. Through all those areas at the beginning of class, maybe you're sensing how that already is manifesting right in your body. Yeah, one more full round here, belly down cow to spine up cat. Right, and then from cat, we're gonna lengthen out. Press into the mat with your hands. Let the arms be long and strong. I'm feeling my rib cage kind of fluffing up into my shoulder blades. Tuck your toes and then start to lengthen the legs. So it's like a pivoting or hinging back. My arms are still really active. Yeah, go ahead. Pedal out here. If you still need to, bending one knee and the other could be rolling over tops of feet. Right, knees could be pivoting towards center. So, feeling again creative. How can you move to create more space and freedom in your body? Yeah, take the feet more here towards the outside edges of the mat. And then see if you can let your body start to still and settle. See if the arms can get a little bit longer. That's going to move the chest towards the thighs. Heels are moving towards the mat. Head is easy. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Breathing in. Breathing out 3. Breathing in, breathing out 4, breathing in, breathing out 5. So I'll give us 5 instead of 3. You left out. Soften the knees. Look forward with the thumbs.
Exhale, hands and feet together. As the hands and feet come together somewhere on the mat, the knees are still a little bit soft. There's distance in between the inseams of my feet. Take the hands up to the shins. We're going to lengthen the chest. We're going to lengthen the legs. Exhaling, we're going to fold back down. Head stays down. Just fingertips stretch up towards the ceiling. Right, letting the hands go. See if you can take your feet in just a teeny bit. We're going to keep building this. Hands are going to again come to the shins. We're going to lengthen the chest, lengthen the legs. Exhaling, we're going to fold back down. Give yourself a little squeeze at the end of the exhale. Knees might still be super bendy. Head stays down. Fingertips stretch up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, letting the hands go. Maybe feet come in just a little bit more. So we're working towards bringing the ankles more under the hips. Yep. From here, hands to shins, legs lengthen, chest lifts. Exhaling, folding back down. Again, give yourself a little squeeze as we end up this exhale. And then head stays down, fingertips are going to stretch up. Here's where we're going to see about bringing the hands together. They might be together at the lower back. You might be holding onto your shirt. And then there's a little bit of lengthening the knuckles towards the ceiling. It might be a lot of knuckles towards the ceiling. Head still easy here. We can still yes the head. We can no the head. I might keep my knees bendier. I might lengthen out a little bit more. Again, you're looking like you. Let's do this for 3. We'll breathe in 1. Breathe out. Breathe in 2. Breathe out. Breathe in 3. And breathe out. Nice job. End of the exhale. Hands are going to go. Soften the knees. Start to roll up to standing. Taking your time. As we come up to stand, we're going to inhale the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. With the exhale, bring the hands back down. Bring them to the lower back. We're going to lift the chest. Breath in. Exhale, we're going to come back to neutral. Inhaling, we're going to scoop the arms up again. Exhaling, letting the hands circle back down. We're going to bring them again to the lower back. We're going to inhale. We're going to lift the chest. Exhaling back to neutral. One more time like that. Inhaling, arms scoop all the way up. Exhaling, hands come back down to the lower back. We're going to inhale. We're going to lift the chest. Exhaling, coming back to neutral. As we come back to neutral, we're going to draw the palms together at the center of the chest. Eyes can soften or gaze can turn down. Just giving ourselves here a few breaths in mountain. Feeling maybe a sense of settling again into ourselves. Feeling our feet, right? Connecting down into the mat. Simultaneously feeling a lift through the top of the head up towards the ceiling. Okay, one more breath here. Yeah, see if we can keep our palms together, but we can X the thumbs at the back of the hands. And then we're going to stretch fingertips up towards the ceiling. So to be kind to my shoulders, I might have bendier elbows, right? The arms might be a little bit more forward, right? They could be up more, but I don't want to pop out my booty in my chest, right? I want to stay a little bit more like a birthday candle. Whatever the shaping is with those thoughts in mind, we're going to be at center with breath in. We're going to tip to side with the breath out. Back to center, breath in. To the side, breath out. Yep. So it's a few times like that. We're not rushing through the breath. Right, so if you're following your natural breath cycle, then you might be moving at a different pace than I am. That's great. Move like you.
Okay, next time that we come back through center, we're gonna stretch up one more time. Breath in, exhale out of the mouth, let the hands go. Stay with just the shoulders here. Inhaling, shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale out of the mouth, let them drop. We're gonna do that again. One more time, big one, let it go. All right. Woo, I took you through it today. I want us to end just with some breathing work, right? So I want us to do our relaxed breathing. So this might be where you get cozy on your mat, or if you're at home, you might lay down on the couch. If you're at the office and you're using it right now, you might come just to sitting in your chair. So just finding a comfortable seat to be in, and it doesn't have to be a big production. You're using what you've got where you're at. If you want to throw a sweater or anything back on, and do that. Yeah, and as we get into that supported still space, right, just now you're done. Let the eyes soften. It might close completely. Giving yourself the opportunity just to be in stillness. Right, feeling how the body is supported, even in inactivity. Right. Letting yourself restore. Now we'll practice some relaxed breathing together again. That's a breath where we breathe out for twice as long as we breathe in. Yeah, this helps transition our nervous system from our fight or flight, our more stressed nervous system, into our relaxed nervous system. So let's do a few rounds here together. We'll breathe in. We'll breathe out. And then breathing in for 1, 2, 3. Breathing out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 1, 2, 3. Breathing out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 1, 2, 3. Breathing out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continuing the count to yourself into 3 out to 6 at your own pace. And come back into the body, wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, rolling out wrists, moving through the ankles, maybe also the legs. Find one more big stretch with the breath in. Yeah, softening with your exhale. If you need to make your way back up to a seated position, then finding a way up. As we get back to a seat, we can let the eyes stay soft. You can bring a hand to the heart and the hand to the belly. Breathing in through the nose. Soft breath out of the mouth. And again, just like that. And softening your head to your heart. Honoring the light within you. seeing and honoring that same light in each and every one of us. Namaste.